Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I gonna discuss about FPL Gameweek 12 pre-analysis. So before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season. Now let's start. At first I will talk about the best attacking team, and I think at present Brentford is the most informed team. Their midfield option Mbemu and Uisa are playing very well, and I think they have got the best attack right now. The second team here is Manchester City. Their striker Erling Haaland struggling in front of the goal, but still their data are really amazing. Then Fulham got 10.6 expected goal score ratio from game of 7 to 11 is quite good. Then Liverpool, as usual, their forward option or midfield option are doing well. Their midfield option Salah are in great form, so you can consider him. Then Nottingham Forest, their striker Wood is in great form. He's scoring goal in every match, and this data shows that. Now move on to the top bottom five expected goal score team, and I think O's are struggling to create chance, but their striker like Kunha or Larson are scoring goal because I think Wolves are overperforming. Then Southampton are not a very good attacking team. This data shows that their expected goal score ratio for from game 7 to 11 just 5.4. Then Everton, their striker Calvert-Lewin and McNeil are struggling, and that's why their expected goal score ratio is just 5.8 in last five matches. Crystal Palace missing their main man Eze got 7 expected goal score ratio from last five match, and Leicester got 7.3 expected goal score ratio in last five match. Now I will talk about the expected goal conceded ratio for top five team, and I think at present Liverpool is the best defense. Their expected goal conceded ratio last five matches was just 5.7, so you should consider their defender like Van Dijk, Konate. Then the second team here is Nottingham Forest. They also doing well in defensively, but their fixture run is quite bad. So I think you should avoid their defender right now. The third team here is Manchester United. They improved their defensive shape, and this data shows that. And they are under new manager. We don't know how he will play. The fourth team here is Newcastle. Improved their defensive data, so you can consider their defender like Hall or other defender. The fifth team here is Everton. After the back of Brathwaite, their defensive data is quite impressive. So you can consider their defender like Mikolenko or Brathwaite. Now I'll move on to the bottom five expected goal considered team. And if your midfield or forward option playing any of these five team, I think you should play them and might be captain them also. The first team here is Ipswich. They are struggling defensively. Their expected goal consideration for last five matches is 14.2, which is quite high. Then Southampton, as usual, struggling defensively. Their expected goal consideration was 12 in last five match. Wolves are also struggling defensively. Their expected goal consideration was 10.5. Chelsea doing well in attacking, but defensively they are not a very good team. This data shows that their expected goal consideration in last five matches is 9.8. Then Leicester struggling defensively, and this data shows that they are the fifth team in expected goal concede ratio, the bad team. Now I will talk about the top 10 by comparison for game week 12, and the first player you should bring in your team, I think it's Palmer, because he has got Leicester away in game week 12, and after that he's also got very good run of fixer. So that's why I think you should go for Palmer because he usually playing well against the weakest team. The second player here is Salah in game week 12. He will play against Southampton, but after that he will play Manchester City. It's quite hard, but I think Salah can return against Manchester City because Manchester City are struggling defensively. So I think Salah can utilize it, and he's very good in counter attack. I think against Manchester City he will get counterattacking opportunity. The third player here is Isak. He's doing well recently. He's an informed player. In last three matches, he scored three goals, and his expected goal ratio is 0.70, which is quite good. But he's expensive. That's why I put him in the good category. The fourth player here is also a forward, and it's Konha from Wolves. Wolves are not a very good attacking team, but they are striker like Kunha or Larson find the way to score goal, and that's a positive thing because Kunha is playing well and he also create a lot of chance for Larson. So I think Kunha can be a very good option for your team. The fifth player here is Uisa, is in great form, and if you look at the next two fixer for Brentford is quite good, but after that they have got very tricky run of fixer. So if you want to go for a short term forward, I think Uisa is the best option. But after that you need to remove him because he has got hard fixer from game 14 onward. Now I will talk about the rank 6 player, and is Fernandez. A lot of FPL manager buying Fernandez. I think it might be a good move because under new manager, if Fernandez is playing as a number 10, I think he will be a good option, and that's why I put him in the good category. The seventh player here is Joe Pedro. He is just 5.4 million cheap option. In last match, he played 21 minutes, and after international bet, I expect Joe Pedro to start for Brighton in most of the match. But I think as now there is some mid-week match, so there will be rotation for Joe Pedro, and that's why I put him in the optional category. But if he play in every match, then I think he's a good option. The eighth player here is Van Dijk. I think Van Dijk might be a good option because Liverpool are a very good at defensive team, but he's quite expensive, 6.3. You can go for Konate. He's quite cheap, so that's why I put Van Dijk in optional category. And also the fixture run for Liverpool in next three is not quite good in defensive shape. In game week 12, he has got Southampton. I think in this match, Liverpool can easily maintain clean sheet, but it's quite hard to maintain clean sheet against Manchester City and Newcastle. So that's why I put Van Dijk in the optional category. And the player you should ignore is Smith Rowe. And I think Fulham fixture now looking bad in next few game week, and that's not a very good thing. And also the expected goal elimination ratio for Smith Rowe is 0.48, which is quite low for a midfielder. So that's why I put him in the ignore category. And Mazraoui, I think under new manager, Manchester United will play three in the back and there will be two wing backs. So there is competition for Mazraoui. I don't know who will start in the left wing back or right wing back position, and that's why I think you need to wait few game week, and that's why I put Mazraoui in the ignore category. Now, I will talk about the top 10 popular sale comparison. The first player you should sell from your team is Alexander Arnold because he's quite expensive and is not looking quite attacking like the previous season. And also, he has got now hamstring issues, so that's why I put him in the essential sale category. The second player here is Pedro Porro. Tottenham are not looking good in defensive shape, and Pedro Porro is not quite attacking, and that's why I put him in the good sell category. Third player here is McNeil. His expected goal ratio is 0.40, which is for a midfielder is not quite good, and Everton are struggling attackingly. So that's why I put McNeil in the third rank, and he's in good sell category. The fourth player is Luis Diaz. Liverpool are a very good attacking team, but I am not sure about Luis Diaz minute because some match Gakpo starting in the left wing, some match Luis Diaz. So which match who will start, I don't find it's easy. So that's why I put him in the good sell category. The fifth player is Erling Haaland. He's quite expensive, 15.2, the most expensive player in FPL, but he's struggling now in front of the goal. And also next few fixer he's got streaky run of fixer, and Haaland usually struggle against the better defense, and that's why I put him in the good sell category. Now move on to the rank 6 player, and it's Solanke from Tottenham. Tottenham against Manchester City, I think they will score goal, but I don't think Solanke will be involved there because when Tottenham plays counter-attacking football, Solanke usually struggle, and that's why I put him in the good sell category. The seventh player here is Jamie Vardy. He is struggling in front of the goal. In his goal ratio is 0.44 for a striker is not good, and but he's quite cheap, and that's why I put him in the optional sale because if you have other player or other thing to deal in your team, then I think Jamie Vardy you can obviously play. The rank 8 player here is Watkins. I think you can hold Watkins if you think because his fixture are now looking quite good, but he's quite expensive, 9 million. So if you think that you will sell Watkins for the value, I think it a viable option. The ninth player here is Johnson, and I think you should ignore selling Johnson because he's 6.8 million and playing well for Tottenham, and I think that's why you should ignore selling Johnson because if Tottenham do well against Manchester City in the counter attack, then I think Johnson will be involved there. The 10th player here is ignore is Saka. A lot of FPL managers selling Saka, but I don't think it's a good move because in game week 13 he's the best captaincy shout, so you should hold him for game week 13. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, obviously subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Good luck for your team.